So I'm live, waiting for people to get on. Oh, we got 2 people on already. What's up, guys? So today, I drove my tmaxx today, and I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing today, but it's gonna be fun. I've never gone live before, so this will be an interesting thing. Oh, okay. Hey, I just got my tmaxx 3.3 going. You got any tips? Any tips? I'd make sure to butthole. I'd make sure that your needle settings. I'd make sure that your needle settings are set correct for your carburetor. Make sure they're like factory needle settings, and I'd also make sure your wheel nuts are tight. Just basic stuff like that, and double check and make sure that you're prepared. Dad, you'll know what I'm talking about. Make sure that you're prepared. Rip, we're down to 1. All right, starting to work on my tmaxx. I drove my truck today, so it got pretty dirty. Minutes? I was there. Oh yeah, you were. What is up, new person? That isn't my dad. What's wrong with it? You mean my tmaxx? There's nothing wrong with it. If you're talking about my tmaxx, there's something wrong with my xmaxx that I need to work on. But I'm gonna clean up the tmaxx a little bit before I get to the xmaxx. The xmaxx? Oh, there's something wrong with my steering. It's like my servo horn stripped out, but it's weird. I'm pretty sure my servo horn stripped out, but I don't know how it could have stripped out. So I'm gonna take it apart and see what's wrong with it. See if it is the servo horn. But I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit before I put it up. It got pretty dirty today. Sorry if the camera's shaking. I'm using a computer and it's on my table, so yeah. It just kind of wiggles around a little bit, but it's the best setup that I have right now. Give it a good cleaning. Okay. Dad, your truck honestly could use a good cleaning. Yay, I got a thumbs up. Woo-hoo. It's weird. Natty just gave you a like. Thanks. I thought Natty was outside skateboarding. I was going to get a Revo 3.3, but that's too low. The Revo 3.3 is a 4-wheel drive truck. It's also 4-wheel drive. The Revo and the tmaxx, they're completely different trucks, but they're both 4-wheel drive. They have the same power plant as well, but the Revo's got a different chassis. What's up, Wolf NRC? tmaxx dual roll. What? tmaxx is dual roll. I don't English well. tmaxx is a legend. Yes, it is. I think the only thing that's more of a legend than the tmaxx is an xmaxx. Well, I got 5 people watching. That's pretty cool. I honestly thought I'd be like 1 or 2 people at most. Screw that. No. The xmaxx is awesome. You should know this, Dad. It's you beat the actual snot out of your truck and it's still going. You fart next to your tmaxx and it breaks. Everybody keep on saying that the Trax is gonna stop making nitros, but I don't know why. I honestly don't think Traxxas will ever stop making nitros, just because like their company like grew because of this truck right here. So it'd honestly be kind of sad if they got rid of their nitros, but I don't think they will. If they did, that would really suck. And then I wouldn't hardly drive this truck because I still want parts for it. Let's see that sick new air filter. Oh yeah, huh? Big thanks to Why Not. You got me this air filter. Super nice of him for the Revo 3.3 project. Really appreciate it, dude. It really sucks because I ordered the Revo like 3 weeks ago or something like that. It's not a month yet. I don't think it's been a month. But I ordered it a long time ago and it still hasn't come in, so that really sucks. Let's see how many people. 5. Woohoo! 5 people. Well, I really appreciate you 5 people.
Can I be on your live stream?
Well, sure. That's my dad. He's the fat old man that always falls or something.
Hey gang, how's it going?
The 5 people are very impressed, Dad. I've got over 20 of them. Lol. Nice. I have 18 or 19 cars that run and drive. I have a couple more chassis under my bed that will probably never be fixed. You guys want to check it out? Live view of all the cars. You can't really see the ones on the floor, but they're there. They're there. All right. Leslie, wait, aren't you Isaac's sister? I think you're Isaac's sister. I remember. I recognize that to Julian anywhere. Tell your brother to get on. Nice. I'm at 7 people. Tell Isaac to get on. All right. tmaxx is done. He's working. Southern RC Chems. Don't know how you got a Revo. tmaxx 3, xmaxx is a Revo 2.0. Nice. I have an xmaxx, a tmaxx, 2 SEX 10s, a couple of race cars, a Slash, other things like that. Come on. There you go. But I'll be back bringing Terminator music. Nice. Later. Nice. We're still at 7 people. I would have thought it would have peaked at like 2 goals. Okay. Check this out. You should not be able to do this to your xmaxx. All right. So let's figure it out. I think it's a stripped servo horn. If they quit making parts, I have enough to last years. Lol. Nice. Me and my dad, we have quite a bit of parts for our tmaxxes, but that's because like over the years we've had a whole bunch of stuff. Daniel Torres, how's it going? For me, it's going pretty good. I'm kind of bummed out though. I gotta go to school tomorrow, but I figured I may as well try going live for a little bit. Way to go, Dad. Lol. Yeah. All right. What am I trying to do here? I have to take off the wheels and tires to get the front clip off. And then after that, I have to do other things as well. Nice. 8 people now? Cool. Ugh. It's a little hard to take off my wheels and tires sometimes. Hey, comment, everyone in the chat, or for the people who are here, comment down below what kind of cars you guys have. I'd be interested to see how many cars you guys have and what kind of cars you guys have. None. Rip. Yeah, your brother almost bought. You see that truck right there? That black one? He almost bought that one. So then he could have been cool and had a truck. Look at how big this is. This is awesome. What really set it off for me is I got a Red Cat Volcano. That was my first RC truck ever seen. Hope you don't leave the RC community. Oh, I'll never leave RC. I mean, I took a break from it a couple of years ago. And then I drove my Stampede and I was like, you know what? I freaking love this. I'm never going to leave again. Man, he should have bought it. Yeah, that would have been cool because he could have went to the track with me and my dad. We could have ran out there. Then he wouldn't have to borrow any cars. Ugh. I've never actually owned a Red Cat before. I mean, I've seen them before, but I've never owned one. TLR AE, Erevo 2.0, DR10, 3 tracks is TLR SET 3.0. Well, that's cool. Not too many people have track cars anymore. I have a couple. I have an 822 5.0 Elite, RC 8.2, and a B4.2, but I don't really count the B4.2 as a track car anymore. It's mostly just a front yard play car. And then I also have in my closet a T5, which needs to be rebuilt really bad, but it'll go. Hello to David. I'm not even gonna try to say your last name. I'll probably butcher it. You have a tmaxx? Nice. Honestly, in my books. All right, a 3.3. My dad has a 3.3. I don't have a 3.3. I have a 2.5. But I'm gonna own a 3.3 in it, hopefully soon. How old are you? 17, 16? I'm 16, turning 17 in March, so not too far away from 17. I gotta go. Have a good day. Bye, Leslie. David, you're 13? Cool. How are you liking the... How do you guys like the tmaxx? Or David, how do you like your tmaxx? I stopped running my tmaxx. It has many issues. I'm not sure why. Yeah, with tmaxxes, with Nitro in general, your card will run great one day, and then the next day it'll run like absolute garbage. So, yeah, I've had days where my truck runs like terrible too. It's too fast. Yeah, that's what it does. It's too fast. Yeah. Come on, Screw. Let's go. Well, in my book, there's no such thing as too fast. So, I think the fastest truck that I own is my xmaxx, which is still not super fast. Dog's problem. Yeah, my dogs hate all the cars whenever they go in the backyard and stuff. They hate them. They run like to the opposite side of the yard. I took mine for a rip today. Nice. I took my tmaxx for a rip today too. You guys are going to see a video on that. Either next Sunday. March. Well, I'm 17. Nice. My birthday is also in March, so you're going to turn 18, right? That's pretty cool. So how all of your guys' days been? I mean, it's a Sunday afternoon, so I'd hope good. Mine went pretty good. I ran my tmaxx today, and it ran pretty good. It got a little lean, but it ran, so I can't complain. March 26th. Nice. Mine is in more towards the beginning of the month. I don't think so. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, tell me, how much do you enjoy working on RC cars? Scale of 1 to 10. For me, I honestly have to be in the mood. Like right now, I'm about 5 or 6 right now, but some days I'm like 11 and I work on anything that I can. You're about a 9? Nice. It's always nice to hear people like working on their cars. Most people, like, for some people, they hate working on their cars, and I'm like, well, then what's the point of getting into the hobby? Like, that's part of the hobby. But I guess electric 10, nitro 5. Yeah, nitros, they can be kind of difficult to work on, but that's just part of nitros. I mean, Sure. For me, with depending on a nitro and an electric, I honestly like working on nitros a little bit more just because it's more like a real car. And when I'm older, I don't know. I don't exactly know what I want to do, but I'm kind of thinking about maybe mechanics or diesel technician, something like that. I don't know yet, but it's kind of fun. Well, it's fun for me. So tell me, since I know a few of you guys have nitros and electrics, which would you rather own? Nitro, or only electric? My dad plays this game with me all the time. It's annoying, so I want to try it with you guys, see what you guys think. Bash it up, bash it up. Hey, check your mouth. You don't know? Yeah. Honestly, I don't know either, because like some days. Oh hell, row. Oh JV, you missed it, man. You missed it. What's up, dude? Is this the RC Tech Support Hotline? Yes, it is. Absolutely right, sir. Oh, by the way, tmaxx or Stampede? Are you asking me that, or is that like your decision, like between the two? Because I do have a Stampede and I do have a tmaxx. Both of them are pretty fun. But for me, the tmaxx is more of like a going out car, like going to a different place, and then the Stampede is like it's like an at-home car. Like if I'm bored and I want to go out and just drive something without like having to pick up without having to pack up stuff and then go drive somewhere. But honestly, for me, I really like both, but I couldn't really choose between two. They both have their upsides and downsides. Duratrack raised buggy and Duratrack's SCT chuggy bad RCs lol. Yeah, honestly, Duratracks they have good tires. I know that for sure, but some of their cars are kind of on the lower side of the spectrum, I guess you could say. I mean, it's not that their cars are terrible, but there is some room to be desired with them. I'm blanking out. I can't remember how to take the freaking front clip off of this truck. Wait, I think I need to take the entire thing out. I got offered a job at Traxxas to work for the tech to take people's calls and answer questions and try to help them out. That would be cool. I think that would be a fun job. Just talk about RC cars all day. Would you ever sell that Team Associated T5? Actually, I don't know. Maybe, but I enjoy driving different cars at the track. I love buggies. Like buggies are my number one track car, but I do enjoy 13.5 stadium truck too. So I don't know. Maybe if I'm like trying to fund a build or something, I'll sell it. But as of right now, I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, well now I know. David is he's looking for a T5. Hello to the we just had someone leave. You would rather go with Nitro? See, for me, like Nitro is like it's fun. It's really fun, but sometimes it's a pain in the neck, and it's sometimes it's not as much fun. Like when the cars are running great, they're a lot of fun. When they're not running great, I want to throw them at a wall. But for me, that doesn't really happen too much. But it's mostly because I take care of my cars. So if you take care of your cars, they'll reward you by running most of the time. Just the smell and the sound. Yeah, I will admit, the one thing that electric is kind of lacking is in the smell department. Like, honestly, my 3 favorite smells on the world: new tires, pizza, and you got nitro's on top for sure. Well, also gasoline. I like the way gas smells. All right, here we go. Is this no? It is not how you do that. Wait, there we go. All right, I think I figured it out. All right, so I got a challenge for you guys. So I know you guys, some of you guys like big 8S power. Which would you guys rather have? An Arma Outcast or an xmaxx? Tell me down below. Your chance. I don't really know what that means. Didn't mean to send that. Oh, that's cool, dude. There we go. One of the bad parts about the xmaxx is that it's so integrated that it's kind of difficult to like tear it apart because there's so many screws. But it's good because this truck won't break. I mean, you have to get like silly with it for it to break. You guys will see us get silly with our xmaxxes next Sunday. So, yeah, look forward to that. Message retracted. Message retracted. Why are you retracting, Daniel? Come on. There we go. That's not good. Okay, so let me do this. So I finally got the front end of my xmaxx taken apart. Finally got it separated. I missed 2 screws. Crazy how big of a difference 2 screws can make. So yeah, my front end of my xmaxx is off. But now we're into the main part. Look at that. Straight in his arrow. What? Straight as an arrow. All right, time to see what's wrong with my xmaxx. Because I took my xmaxx to a very special place, and I don't want to spoil the video for you guys, but I took it to a very special place, and my steering like didn't work as soon as I got there. So I was pretty PO'd that it didn't work. Wait, you guys didn't answer my question. I forgot. I almost forgot about that. Which would you guys rather take? A Outcast 8S or a Traxxas xmaxx? All right, let's see what's wrong here. I am not getting. Oh, there we go. xmaxx. Yeah. If there's any Arma fanboys out there, I'm sorry to say this, but the Arma 6 to 8S line is not very good in my opinion. Kind of the 8S more than the 6S, but still they're not on my like high priority cars that like I might want to buy. They're not the most attractive cars in my opinion. Kevin Talbot, yes. I actually watched an hour-long video of him with some beef. It was entertaining. Getting both. Nice. Wait, are you serious? You're getting both? Or would you, like, in the circumstance, get both? Because either way, it's pretty smart. All right. Let me... Batteries. All right. So tell me, does this look... You guys can't see that. Turn my light on. There we go. So tell me, does this look stripped? I know it might be hard to tell. There we go. It doesn't look stripped to me. I think the screw just backed out. So I'm gonna fire up the truck. Is it just me, or are the Traxxas connectors kind of hard to plug in? It's either they're hard to plug in or I am a giant wimp. Stripped. Yeah, it looks like it's stripped on the very edge, but if you look on the inside, let me try to look at that. If you look on the inside, it looks perfectly fine. Like the outside ring, it does look stripped, but the inside looks fine. Oh yeah. So yeah, Nathan and David are correct. It is stripped. Well, the edge is stripped, but the inside it looks fine. So my cousin broke his. Yeah, cousins break everything. If you now, I have a cousin where we get him RC cards and stuff all the time, but hang on, I gotta plug in the computer. There we go. But my cousin, that boy can literally break any car. Like the car can be indestructible. He'll still find some way to break it. It's crazy. All right, let me grab my radio and see what is going on. I look tiny. Hello, tiny me. How are you doing? So, does anybody have any like crazy comments or something where it's like, oh wow, I got giant air off of this I'm getting that is freaking cool. I'm envious. You're a lucky guy. Sorry, dude. I've been trying to bind this radio, getting some weird glitching going on. It's fine. I mean, Revos are Revos. I need to get my Revo. I bought my Revo like 3 months ago. Not 3 months ago, like 3 weeks ago. Still hasn't came. I'm excited for that truck. If you guys are not aware, I'm actually doing a build series on that Revo when it decides to show up. So, yeah, if you guys know my Traxxas is out of stock everywhere, please tell me. Because I want my Revo, like yesterday. All right, let me fire up the xmaxx. There we go. Both. Nice. Honestly, I'm envious. Because, like, those cars aren't cheap. All right. Look straight. Look straight. Now, I will tell you guys, like, my dream RC car. Like, I'll probably never own this truck until, like, I move out and I get a job after college. I'll probably never own this truck until then. But what I really want to start getting into is fifth scale racing. Like, there's a track like 30 minutes away from my house. The owners are super nice, and they keep on trying to get us to race fifth scale with them because we're the only two dudes out there with 8 scales. But fifth scales, oh my gosh. If you guys have never like seen fifth scales in person, they're ridiculous. They're so freaking cool, especially when they're going around a racetrack. If you look up large scale nation, wait, hang on. I gotta show you guys this. Oh, by the way, if you guys are not aware, I have a Discord where all you guys can chat with me and a whole bunch of people online. We have a good little group of guys on there. If you guys look in the chat, JV, he's on there all the time, helping people out and stuff. Really appreciate you, dude. So let me go here. Let me show you guys this track. Large Scale Nation. Large Scale RC Nation. All right, so if you go to this guy right here, Large Scale RC Nation, you can see the track that I race at. If you go to Mod West Coast Nationals or whatever the frick it's called, they're long videos, but they're pretty cool. So go check out that guy if you've never seen fifth scale racing. It's pretty cool. But I just can't get into fifth scale racing, mostly because I mow lawns. That's how I pay for this hobby. That's how I bought my xmaxx, my TLR 5.0, and my Revo, which has still yet to come in, which makes me really sad. So, all right. So even though this servo more than likely stripped, the inside is still okay. So I'm just gonna run it. If it strips, it's probably like $4 part or something like that. It's no big deal. But it's all good in the neighborhood. So I don't know what happened. I guess my screw came out or something, and it just went all cattywampus on me. Just double checking right now, making sure that nothing in my steering system is broke. Everything seems fine. It moves freely and stuff. So I live near the Traxxas building, and all the time I see Traxxas semis going. Honestly, that's pretty cool. I've never seen a Traxxas semi, but I would nut up if I saw that in person. Yeah, dude. Southern RC cams, you're a lucky fella. Mostly because, one, Mark Santa Maria goes there all the time, so I'm a big fan of that guy. If you don't know who he is, check him out as well. He does all kinds of bashing stuff, and he does some racing stuff. I'm into racing as well. Or, well, not really racing, but I really enjoy driving at tracks. So racing, it just gets kind of boring waiting to drive all the time. So I mean, it's fun, but it takes up a lot of time, especially with like indoor clay and stuff. Tire prep is everything. I think he teams up with Techno RC. Yeah, if you're talking about Mark Santa Maria, yeah, he drives for Techno, and I don't think he's sponsored by Traxxas, but I know like the people that work there, he races with them all the time, so he goes over there with those guys, and yeah. Come on, man. Oh, frick. Okay, so that happened. There we go. All right. Well, now I know how to take my front clip off of my car. Hey, I just want to let you guys know, I really appreciate you guys staying on here with me this whole time. I think it's really cool. I've never gone live before. I just wanted to try it. So really appreciate all you guys staying on with me. Plus, this will help me bring my watch time up, which will help me get paid so I can buy awesome stuff and buy more nitros, buy more electrics. That xmaxx is massive. Oh, heck yeah, dude. It takes up, with the wheels on, it takes up almost my entire desk. Like, it's ridiculously big, but fifth scales, those are big. Like, big and heavy. They're like 32 pounds, and they're big. Like, if you see a 8 scale next to a fifth scale, the 8 scale looks like it's mini. Like it's mini car. Everyone asks me how I can tell that's a Traxxas simile. I said, well, it's not that to miss because this. Oh yeah. They're like, how do you know, dog? It says Traxxas on the side, bro. But honestly, if I saw a Traxxas semi, I'd be like, as it drove by. Like, that would be so cool to see in person. But sadly, I live in California, where Everyone surfs and drives indoor clay. Like Nitro's dead around here, dog. But it's all right. I got a 5th scale track where they let us run 8 scales, so it's cool. I'm happy with that. Man. Hardly anyone from the Discord is on here right now. But that's okay. All right. Get this puppy in. Frick. I missed. So, does anybody know? Colton, what is up, homie? I think the Traxxas Semi. I think he carries RC parts from Traxxas hobby shops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would make sense. Oh, frick. I forgot to put in my drive shaft. I forgot this, so my truck would have been rear-wheel drive. And of course, I screwed in the screws, and now I have to take it all apart. What percent of top fuel do you run? Let me grab it right now. 2 new quarts right here. I usually run 20%, mostly because people may say, "Oh, 20% sucks. It's not powerful at all." I'm not racing, so I don't care about maximum peak power. I just care that the truck runs good, and is making adequate power. Plus the 30%, like all the 30%, that really strains your engine. It shortens the life of it by a lot. It makes more power, but it shortens the life. So for me, 20% is where it's at. Wait, you guys can't see that because the light's glaring on it. Let me turn this on. There, you guys can see that. 20% top fuel. Rear-wheel RC is the best? Yes. Rear-wheel drive RC cars are a lot of fun on a racetrack. Out bashing, I prefer 4-wheel drive cars when you're out bashing, just because you get more air, you get more control in the air, and you need stunts. Straight up stunts. Look at how big this truck is compared to me. But it's all right. Rip, we're down to 6 people. We lost one of our fellow comrades. And I forgot to put in the center drive shaft of my truck. So, gotta take it apart again. Put it in. Somebody tried to break in the Traxxas Semi and they didn't get very far. Trust me, those trucks are highly surveillance protected. I wouldn't doubt that. Knowing Traxxas, they'd probably have like an armed guard or something in the back of the trailer. Knowing that company. It's not the power that is never. It's not the power. It's that it's never consistent, and you have to run it really, really rich. It has like 18% oil content. When you run it lean, it's running like 2.5 up like that. Yeah, I don't really mind the top fuel. I don't really mind that it runs a little bit warm. I mean, it's an engine, so it's gonna get warm. But usually for me, whenever I have a good tune on it, it runs like 240 to 250, somewhere in there, and it's fine. It's not like it's going. It's not like it's temping like 320, 300 degrees. So as long as it stays below 270, I'm fine. Because Traxxas says that their engines are good for until 270 degrees, which I know is still pretty warm, but Traxxas says it must be okay. So it's not the power. I don't want to talk to you out, but it sucks, lol. That's why I had to get the 2.5R. Not gonna lie, dude, the 2.5R is a freaking ripper. Like, I mean, it sucks that your engine blew up, but it's kind of good because 2.5R, that thing is sick. I also live in New England, and the weather is never consistent. Yeah, for me here in Central California, like right in all the farm area and stuff, it's very consistent during the summer and very consistent during the winter. And in the spring is where it starts to get like weak, like super warm one week, back down to cool. The Classic is a beast, but I need to get me a tmaxx 3.3. Yeah, the tmaxx 3.3, that truck is it's not stronger, it's just bigger. But it's still pretty cool. My dad, we actually figured out that my dad has a leak in his carburetor, so that's why his truck is never running good. Are you kidding me right now? It's not coming out again? Does your dad know that the 3.3 you gotta replace the connecting rod every 3 gallons? No. My dad doesn't know that. My dad basically is like, once it breaks, I'll buy a new one. It's not that he doesn't care about his RC cars, it's that he knows that it's just a toy car. It's not like he's blowing up his Silverado. So he doesn't care. I can't take this off. 9 people in the chat. I know, dude, that's crazy. What you say about my comment? I didn't hear you, sorry. Me? I don't know. 106, 107.9 feels easy. Ugh. Why won't my truck come apart? Come on, dude. Whoa. I'm just too strong. Like, okay. I'm just too strong. You guys don't even know. I bench like 95 pounds. It's unbelievable. It's better than Dwayne. Like, come on. I'm just kidding. What fell? All right, let's see. 9 people in the chat. I know, dude. That's crazy. 106. It's only a $300 engine. Yeah, it is $200. You know what really sucks? This $300 engine right here came with a cracked block. That's what sucks. It's a brick. Come on. Okay. Well, everything is falling apart. My dreams are dying. So, yeah. I say there are 3 guys in the truck on front. Back. Ow! My fingies are getting scratched. Ow. You like it living in the farmer? It must be cool living somewhere. Turn your car. Yeah. Honestly, I'd hate to live in the city, mostly because I hate traffic, because I get nauseous stopping and going. But it is nice because if you guys watch my videos, especially with the tmaxx's, where we go drive our tmaxx's all the time, that's farm area, like 2 minutes away from my house. It's super freaking cool. Ouch. I live in the middle of nowhere. Well, honestly, Colton, you're freaking lucky, because if I lived in the middle of nowhere, I would have a dirt bike. But because I live in a neighborhood, nah. But it's all right. RC cars are cool. I mean, if I crash a dirt bike, I'll probably get hurt. But if I crash these, I won't get hurt. I have a dirt bike. Why tease me like this, dude? I swear. Like, everyone and their mom has a dirt bike, and I don't. But hopefully I'll get me one when I'm older. And then maybe you and me can go riding together. My neighbors hate me. My neighbors hate me too. They do not like nitro. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work. City people don't like nitro? No. Most people, I mean, like, most of the time. Ow. What am I trying to say? That's what fell. Okay. That could have gone better. My neighbors hate me. City people don't like. They give me the dare stare when they see me out with my tmaxx. Yeah, my neighbors. Well, my parents, they moved in with me, or with me. When I was little, my parents, they moved in with me. When I was a baby, they moved in. What is going on? What is actually going on? Okay, so parts of my xmaxx are falling into other parts of my xmaxx. Well, most of the people in the neighborhood, they know our house as the kid in the front yard that always has an RC car. So my neighbors don't really like me because sometimes I drive on their grass. But I mean, like, it's not a dirt bike. I'm not tearing into their grass. So, but I don't drive on their grass all the time like an annoying little prick. But sometimes I do get a little squirrel and I land in their yard. I'm from NYC and I have 65%. What is up, Medfishman? Max, the homie Max. Max is in my Discord chat. If you guys want to talk to him, he's a cool dude. He also has a YouTube channel, which is MD Fishman. If you guys click on his little icon thing or search up his icon thing, you can find out some pretty cool Nitro Wrestler talk content. He also has come on, man. My xmaxx is breaking. He also has super cool. He also has a Losi 8, and he's got a couple of on-road cars. He also got a new Kyosho on-road car. I don't know what it's called, but go look at his unboxing. It's really cool. I kind of want one, but I don't really drive on-road. Do you run Trax as plugs? Honestly, we run Trax as plugs, but we also run cheap Amazon plugs. So for me, wait, frick, I don't have the plugs. In my dad's 8.0, he has a new OS engine 0.21. That bad boy runs turbo plugs. So for that we use ProTech turbo plugs. But for regular ones, for like the tmaxx's and stuff, you throw anything in there. They're just your tmaxx's. I just picked up a Jado 3.3. It's freaking insane. Yeah, I bet, dude. Jados are intense. What is happening right now? All right. So apparently my truck does not want to go back together. So I'm running LC3 hot. Now they last 10 times longer. You should try them out. Ugh. That is pretty cool. I'll have to check those out. Because the ones that we use, they're just regular. And sometimes they burn out on me. Like the last few times, my truck's burnt through a couple of glow plugs, but it's all right. Okay, what's going on in here? And they're cheaper than Traxxas. Well, most things are cheaper than Traxxas at this point. I mean, like $400 for a Haas. Like, come on, that's too much. I actually thought about buying a Haas, and then I saw the price, and I don't want to spend that. Jet assisted takeoff, by the way. Jet assisted. Is that the lock diff thing? Is that what that is? Oh, the Jado. Nice. All right, take 973. Let's hope that's a truck. Yes, finally got it. Just go to Facebook Marketplace. Lol. Honestly, I don't really buy used cars that much. I prefer getting new cars because it's funner to unbox them and stuff. Which I know it's expensive, but that's just my taste. I like to spend money. You can hate, you can't hate, whatever. I don't care. That's dumb. I got my Jetta for a third of the selling prices. Just needed to clean the engine and it ran. Yeah, I mean, of course, you can get super good deals like that from like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but you can also get like screwed bad, especially if you don't really know like how much the trucks go for. Like a new person in the hobby looking for a used car, someone could be selling like a tmaxx for $700, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's a good deal." So there's pros and cons to buying used cars. I prefer to buy new, even though it's a little bit pricey to buy new. But I mean, someone has to buy them. So that is true, dude. JV, I kind of envy you because you're like inboard suspension king right now. I really dig your Slayer, dude. I kind of want one, but like I just bought the Revo and it still hasn't come yet. So somebody was selling a stock Traxxas stock tmaxx for $600. Yeah, that's cool. Like some people, have you ever seen those like OfferUp and Facebook things where like they're selling like a modified like xmaxx or something for $700 or something stupid like that? I'm like, who's gonna buy that? Rule of thumb is whatever you put into the car, you're probably not gonna get back. So if you're looking to sell a car, expect to not make that much money off of it. So what transmitter do you have on the tmaxx? Well, I'll show you. So I have a Spectrum DX4S system. The reason why I did it is because before in the truck I had the reverse servo, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll use it. I never did. You saw the video. I put forward only in, which I'm pretty sure you guys know that the tmaxx has a forward only in it, but the DX4S, it's got some pretty good range. I don't ever have any glitching issues with it. It's got like DSM. It's kind of Traxxas stability management, but it's like the Spectrum version of it. I never used it because I don't really like to use it. It's just my personal preference. I don't like to use it, but it's cool. I tapped my reverse switch off because I'm cheap. Yeah. To me, I don't really understand why Traxxas still sells their tmaxx. I don't know why Traxxas still sells their tmaxxes and stuff with reverse, especially the Revo with that stupid Opti drive. When I get mine, that's like the first thing that's going. I'm putting a forward only in like almost instantaneously. Frick. But I guess it's a selling point to some people, like the new people that are looking into the hobby. They think it's cool, but some of the more experienced guys know, hey, something like that, it's bound to go wrong more times than it is to work right. So honestly, that's why I'm gonna be ditching that almost as soon as I get it. I'm also gonna be ditching the Easy Start. The Easy Start, to me, it's a lot of weight for convenience, and honestly, I don't like a lot of weight on my cars, but I don't care why you have so much trouble with second gear. Honestly, the last time I had trouble with my tmaxx shifting, it was so weird. Like the shifting mechanism here, I think I actually still have the part. The box of death is in my room. Wait, ditch it? Are you talking about the Opti drive or the Easy Start? Because I was planning on ditching both. Here it is. Look at that. This is all the weight from my reverse system. Come on, get in there. That's what she said. I don't have OptiDrive lol. With my tmaxx, the reason why I wouldn't shift is because this right here, this is the second gear shifting mechanism. It opens up like that. The clutch opens up like that, and it grabs a post, and it will. Well, it stripped out, and it was spinning on the shaft. That was the last time. That was the last time why it wouldn't shift. And then the time before that, it just didn't shift. I adjusted the steering, not the steering. I adjusted the shift point, and it shifted. So you never know with a tmaxx, or well, with really with any nitro monster truck with 2-speed in it. You have the OG tmaxx. 2006 tmaxx right here, still running strong. I just bought the forward only gear and the torque control kit. Hopefully it makes a dramatic difference in power delivery. You could have a stiff bearing, so it's putting a lot of stress on them. I don't really understand the stiff bearing. If you could explain that. I've never used the torque control system. I don't really know if that one is worth it or not. But the forward only is definitely made my truck like 10 times more reliable. Honestly, to me, the original 2.5 tmaxx, I honestly think those are pretty cool. Mostly because with the short wheelbase, you can like pitch it in the air and stuff. So for free. Yeah, my tmaxx was free too. My dad's childhood friend gave it to me. So that was pretty cool. Wouldn't you know it, it made my channel take off. I just scored a Shota tmaxx with 3.3 units, still rebuilding it. JV, have you put it together, or is it still in pieces? Shorter wheelbase is where it's at. The .15 has more power than the 2.5, believe it or not. If you didn't know this, I don't mean to come off like a know-it-all or anything, but the 2.5 is actually a .15. It's the same exact. It's just that the 2.5 is in cubic centimeters. The .15 is in cubic inches. Just to let you know. Front and rear clip is good. I'll have to put the engine together, but got a new steering belt. Nice. That's pretty cool. It has a bigger bore as well. .15. From what I've seen, they're the same engine. To me, it's just the 2.5. I think is ported a little bit different to make more power than the .15 than the Pro 15. But I don't know. I could be wrong. 8 project has most of my attention right, dude. I kind of envy you. I want, even though my 8 is still like really good, it's super cool. I've never built a nitro kit before, so I think that'll be a lot of fun once I get it. Are you gonna install the Traxxas pull start? Yes, on my Revo. When I get it, yes, I will put in the Traxxas pull start, mostly because that's what I have lying around right now. I had to buy a new belt crank because it's stripped out. That sucks. Where do these screws go? I do not know. Help me out, yo. Let's go. No joke, I don't know where these 2 screws go. I forgot. Where do you guys go? I really don't know. Let's go. Well, I know where these 2 go. Put the 2.5 piston in the piston. All right. I don't really know. It's just stuff that I've seen on the internet. I don't know how true it is. The 2.5 could be a smaller, bigger. I don't know. It's just stuff that I've seen on the internet. So what happened to the mighty xmaxx? I don't know. I think a screw backed out in the steering and it kind of chewed up the servo horn a little bit, but I don't care. I'm running it anyway. Revo is legit. I want one too. It's like an upgraded tmaxx. That is true. The Revo was designed to be durable. The tmaxx was designed do in with performance in mind, like with the whole monster truck racing scene going on back then. The Revo was still designed for racing, but it was designed to be tougher. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, frick. Okay. I want one. You want an xmaxx or a Revo? Because I bought the Revo. I have an xmaxx. And my next Nitro. Okay. So I'm going to assume you said the Revo. Then an xmaxx. Honestly, dude, like the xmaxx, if you're looking for a truck to be stupid with, like you want it just to beat on it because you're like angry at it or something, the xmaxx is the way to go. Like the only thing that I've really broken on it is the A-arm. I broke a little section of the A-arm, and then I blew out a couple of bearings in the rear, but I have RPM rear hubs with a bigger bearing in it, so that is good. You want then an 8? Dude, it's like you're copying my freaking collection, dude. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, the 8 is a pretty good car. xmaxx just goes over anything. Yeah. Honestly, the xmaxx is like the xmaxx is the biggest truck that I own, like by far. It's huge. And look at this. So let me get the all right. So this right here was my original electric monster truck right here. It's a Traxxas xmaxx. It's all built up. RPM, an RPM true track kit in the rear, so it gets rid of that toe link. Big 8-scale buggy shocks, roll cage, Castle Creations system, nice Savox servo in there. And I thought this thing when I was little, I thought this was big. Look at this. It doesn't even compare. Like, come on. The xmaxx is the king of bashers. Like, I mean, sure, it's expensive, but come on. Like, the thing doesn't break. It's got, whoa. Sorry. It's got stupid amounts of power, and come on. What the heck? They don't make those anymore, lol. No, they don't. It's, I wouldn't call it vintage. Not yet, but it's an old truck for sure. I've had this since I was roughly 6 or 7 years old. So this truck is really old. It's been through a lot of stuff. All right. I saw someone convert a tmaxx to an electric, and I was like, you ruined it. Honestly, I don't really mind when people do that because, like, Nitro isn't for everyone. So, like, I mean, sure, to me, a tmaxx is cooler, but, like, you do you. It's okay. I have an original Emax from 2000. Nice. Mine's one of the, it's not that old. It's roughly 2000. I don't even know. 2006, either 06 or 07. It's one of the, it's somewhere in that time frame. But my tmaxx is for sure 2006. The Emax, it might be a little bit newer, but it's all right. Tinkering is half the fun. Yeah, that is true. All right. Get your little butt in there. Come on, man. Let's do this. The OG tmaxx .15 came out in 98. Yeah. So this one, my tmaxx was an original 2.5, and I know those came out later, or they rebadged the engine a little bit later and then came out with a new truck and stuff. Came out in 98. I was -8 years old. Yeah, I wasn't even in my parents' head yet. My dad was in college, my mom was in college, and I was nowhere. -8 years old. I love that. That's freaking awesome. Colton, my dude, I really appreciate. Let me say this again. I really appreciate all 8 of you guys staying on here with me. It's super cool to see that people are like enjoying my content and stuff, and people are actually interested in what I have to do. So that's really cool. I really appreciate it. Wow, 6 likes. Cool. So, any of you guys got plans for new cars or something? Because you guys know about the Revo. I'm interested to see what you guys are getting next. I know someone on here is getting a Creighton and an xmaxx, which can't wait to see those. Where do these screws go? Don't know. Honestly, don't know where these go. I bought my first tmaxx secondhand, put a dynamite .19 and a legit clutch, and it rips. Nice. Yeah, I don't really. The Traxxas clutch is kind of weird. It's really difficult to put together, but it's reliable. It works. So I just think it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Well, see, I want another Jado. Yeah, people say once you buy a Jado, you're gonna want another one. So sorry. 69 out of 10. Thank you. My sister's way better a singer than I am. Go check her. Actually, my sister has a YouTube channel, and she's trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'm actually on it too. I'm not a part of it anymore. But go check her out. Her channel name is it's called Natty Crane. She does music stuff. So if you're like into music at all, like you like listening to it, then you should go check my sister's channel out. It's pretty cool. I got 0 skills for 2-wheel drive. Yeah, some people don't like 2-wheel drive because they're hard to drive, but I enjoy them because I've been driving them since I was like 2. I started off driving a Slash when I was... Boy, Colton, you're right. Buy me a tripod right now. Just kidding. I'm using a computer that folds, and I'm using the crankshaft of my Red's R5R to hold it up. Ingenuity. That's what I do. So let me show you my sister's YouTube channel. There you go. So there's my sister's YouTube channel. She does all kinds of like music stuff. My dad helps her out. She does pretty high quality videos. And it's pretty cool. She writes her own songs, she does covers. So it's pretty awesome. I like heavy metal. What bands do you like? How you found useful? Yeah, honestly, before the R5R, it kind of just sat on my desk looking kind of cool, but now I know I can use it as a holder for a computer when I go live. So that's pretty cool. Colton, I like heavy metal too. Let me show you my Spotify. It's freaking awesome. Meshuggah and Lamb of God are probably my favorite. If you listen to metal, why don't you drive a Slayer? Honestly, Slipknot and Korn. My sister on my sister's YouTube channel, we did a Korn cover of Blind, so you should go check that out. It's pretty cool. She hasn't done a Slipknot cover, but me and my sister, we did a Korn cover, so it's pretty cool. Slayer. Honestly, if I ever get big enough to make merch, I'm gonna make a Slayer T-shirt, but it's gonna be a picture of a Slayer It's gonna be a picture of the truck with the Slayer with a Slayer logo on the side of it instead of a Traxxas logo. I have a 21-hour playlist of just everything. Nice. Honestly, I like metal. Specifically, I like gent and whatever genre is whatever genre Lamb of God is. And then I also love reggae. Like reggae is my second favorite music genre. And then after that, it's kind of basic. I also like to listen to rap music, but reggae, it goes metal, reggae, rap. So the mer. You're watching me and my sister's cover? I'll let her know. So that way she knows, hey, I'm helping her out. She should give me money so I can buy nitros. Like, not even lying. All right. So usually a job like this will take me roughly, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes at the most. But it's taken me minus roughly 15 minutes, about an hour to do this, which I don't care because I got to actually like really talk to you guys, which is honestly pretty cool. Let's hope YouTube doesn't have a seizure. Here's my playlist. Oh Lord. I can't. Oh, what the heck? I can't wait to see the magicalness that is Colton's playlist. Nice. So you have 7 people watching. We've had a steady 7 people. When I first started, it was like we would go from like 1 to 5, then jump back down to 1, and that 1 was my dad. But it's okay. My dad supports me. So I did find out where those screws went. Colton, I'm kind of scared that there's nothing happening in the chat. I don't know. Ooh. I think my dad is watching my live stream right now. Hey, Dad, comment if you're watching my live stream right now. So tell me what you guys are. It's all of everything. Wow, that's pretty intense, dude. Some Green Day. I like Green Day. Pretty cool. But like, I have to be in a mood to listen to Green Day. Some of My Chemical Romance, their older stuff, it's good. Their newest stuff is it's so-so. It's not the best. But I pinched my finger like that against the plastic and it hurt a lot. This will age me. I saw MCR open for Story of the Year in Vegas in 2004. Dude, I was born in 2004. I was barely emerging into the world in 2004. I was like small. But JV, it's really cool that that your wife let you keep the Slayer. Like, that's rad. FML. I wasn't even born yet. Lol. I was born in 2004. So I've existed for 16 years. Facts. Straight up knowledge for you guys. All right. So let's test out. Wait, you guys can't see my head. Oh, my butt cheeks are sweaty. All right. So let's test out my I get the wheel X's off my Jado. I know how that feels. Scoodub. Yo, how's it? Yo, man, how's it going? It's going pretty good. How's your day been going? My day's kind of started off uneventful. It started off like every Sunday morning, sitting on my bed watching YouTube videos. And then I started watching Bodajel. He's a fifth scale YouTuber guy. Or he does fifth scale stuff, which if you guys don't know this, I love fifth scales. Even though I can't afford one. And then after that, my dad said, "Hey, you want to go drive tmaxx's?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I brought my camera just in case if something cool happened. I filmed it, and it's probably gonna be next Sunday's video. So that'll give you like a timeline of how ahead I work for YouTube. So yeah. But other than that, my day has been okay. Oh yeah, I also built a ramp in my front yard out of a little corner of the, what's it called? Not the garden, but I guess you can call it garden. Ugh. Let's go. This is straight up gold right here. Yeah, my truck didn't do this when I took it to a super special place. I bought a new antenna tube for my tmaxx. It broke even without me running it. Yeah, tmaxx's like sometimes they'll run great, and then other times they'll run like how my dad's truck runs sometimes, like where it's just all over the place. We need to get, come on guys, we need to get this channel to more likes. Oh my god. Well, I really appreciate all the support and stuff. It's just a lot of fun for me to make videos. I've been playing with RC cars since wait, how long have I been doing it? So I started driving roughly around the age of 4, and then I started driving. So I'm 4. So I started driving from the age of 4, and then I'm going to be 17 in a couple of weeks. Good to hear, but it must be in the air tonight. Lol, I'm literally adding a few hop-ups on my Resty at the moment. I guess, man, it's just Sunday nights or Sunday evenings. That's just, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live today, but I didn't really know what to go live for. Like, sometimes it's boring, like if someone's just sitting there. So I figured, I was like, you know what? I'll work on my xmaxx, just to make it visually interesting. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. I might make this like a weekly thing or something. I want to hear you guys' feedback. Would you like for this to be a weekly thing? Let me know right now while I grab my tires. Ugh. Grab them. Look at this. It's like my torso. That's how big this thing is. It's awesome. Continue to make the channel grow with a content plan. Well, my plan is honestly keep doing tmaxx videos. Like that's the only reason why I'm growing right now is just tmaxx videos, because almost all the tmaxx videos on the internet on YouTube right now are like 11, 12 years old. So I figured, you know what, may as well do something a little different. It may not be the most trendiest thing to do, but it's getting me a cool group. Like it's getting me a cool audience like you guys. So I'm just gonna keep on doing tmaxx videos, and then once I get big enough, I think I'll start kind of like slowly veering more towards other things, like bigger, like maybe track focused stuff, like all those cars over there, like the 8 scales, the 10 scale indoor cars. I don't think I'm gonna do videos on those anytime soon until I get big enough and people start like watching me, but I might do a few. I put my 2.5R sticker on the rear window like you did because the original sticker was peeling. Nice. That is super cool to hear, dude. Look at this. One of these days, if I ever get big enough, I'll make Go Fast RC stickers so you can put them on the rear windshield of your tmaxx. That's straight up goals right there, dude. That's super cool to hear. Ugh. One sticker equals 5 miles an hour faster. Nice. Well, I have like a lot of stickers on mine, so in theory, I should be doing like easy 90 miles an hour. Wrench on the tmaxx and do more content on fixing it in tuning classes. Well, the tuning classes is kind of a hard thing because I'm actually still learning. My dad's teaching me stuff all the time, and I'm still learning. I'm not the perfect tuner. I can get an okay tune on a car, but I wouldn't call myself like, I wouldn't consider myself good enough at tuning to teach others. But I'm pretty good at working on a car. I can figure out what's wrong with it and stuff. So maybe I can do stuff like that. tmaxx videos are the way to go because nobody does tmaxx videos on YouTube anymore. Every tmaxx video is like 3+ years old. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing them. Just to be a little different. Can't forget about us Revo guys. Don't worry. The Revo will be coming. I don't know when, but hopefully that Revo video will bring in a little bit more people, and I'll be able to grow, and then I'll be able to buy even more Revos and tmaxxes. I put the power tune sticker crooked on the hood. Lol. Whoops. Huh.
Are you hungry?
I'm not hungry.
You
That's my sister. She does. She's the person that does the YouTube thing, the other thing. She's a
Go Fast RC.
She's a giant nerd. Say hello to the 11 people that are watching.
Hello, 11 people. Some of it is my dad, and also I think my mom.
Yeah, at least 3 of them are my dad. For sure.
You gotta get that watch time in, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mom made chicken, fish, and you have a choice of green beans, asparagus, and broccoli.
Chicken with asparagus and broccoli. Asparagus.
Okay.
Okay. We gotta eat healthy so we can enjoy our nitros even more. All right. I put the power. Nathan, have you seen the JQ 80-minute tuning video? Actually, it's 2 30 hours long. Lol. Do tutorials on every mechanical part on the tmaxx. Content on a tmaxx is dwindling. Well, I'll try to. I guess I could try to do that, but honestly, the most complicated thing that everyone has trouble with is transmission. And once you get rid of once you get rid of all the reverse, like, those problems drop a lot. So let me put tires on. But I do agree with you. tmaxx content, like, I think me and a couple of other people are doing tmaxx content. But one of my videos, though, whenever you search up tmaxx 2.5, one of my videos, if you scroll down far enough, it's on the homepage, which is pretty cool. But it's all right. Once I get the Revo, though, there will definitely be tmaxx versus Revo competitions. At JV, I do my own tuning because I also work on my Civic. Nice. No, I just like bashing. Yeah, people are different. I mean, some people are like, oh, if you're not on a racetrack, then you're not driving in a car. And I'm like, come on. Like, people have their preferences. Then you have other people where they think driving on a track is stupid. And then you have people like me where I love to do both. So.
Does anybody have any questions for me?
You got a haircut.
Yeah, I was looking pretty brutal.
Yeah. Nope. I'll check it out. Come on. Only problem I have is getting stuck in reverse, but it's tapped off now. I want to see your dad's 8. Go get your 8. JV, he's building one right now.
Oh, okay. The one I have?
Yeah, your 8X. Check it out. Look at my dog. She's old. I just got one of your videos in my recommended list, and now I'm here. Nice. Keep it up, buddy. You'll get there. Not too many people do nitro content since Bratulus is so hot right now. Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
You show it to him.
Here we go. Here's what your car will turn out like. This is a 8X Elite. How do you like the car, Dad?
I love it when we get to drive it.
That's true.
Freaking, we got all these track cars and we can't go because people won't wear their masks, so we have to stay.
We have to stay here, but it's all right. We drive our tmaxx's like a lot.
But when I take this, this is my favorite car to drive. If I could only keep one car, it would be this one.
Really? I would have thought it would be the xmaxx.
That would be a hard one. It would be the xmaxx or this one.
For me, it would have to be like, it would be hard. Like, I love my xmaxx, I love my tmaxx, but I love my track cars too. So I don't know. That dog is like, help me. Yeah, she doesn't. Unless you're laying down, she doesn't really like it.
She's old, dude.
That's sick. Change up the content and mix things up. That's what will bring more watchers. Yeah. What I want to do is do like track stuff and then also do like what I'm doing now, bashing stuff. Sick. I'm so pumped to finish her out. Yeah. The 8X is a cool car for sure.
Yeah, we love it. Did you show him your 4?
Yeah, well,
he probably doesn't care about that one though, huh?
No one really cares about the 4.0 anymore. It's old. It's old. But
It's still good. I mean,
it runs.
I don't really see a difference myself.
No.
Other than ease of finding parts. That's why I upgraded.
Yeah.
Just because it's a newer car and easier to find parts on. But you'll love it, dude.
I've never gone to the track. Yeah, most people are scared to go to the track, but it's a lot of fun. Like,
You actually should go.
once you go to a track and you figure out like how to drive and stay and find the fast lines and stuff and jump, it's a lot of fun. Is that an 8.4? Yes, it's a TLR 8 4.0, and it is an absolute ripper. It's actually started live, but half my head's coming off. Looking forward to tearing up the sportsman class. Dude, honestly, I wish I had a sportsman class. I don't even, there's not even a place to really race 8 scales in my area. Here, let me close my door because the TV's on. But it's a lot of fun to drive them. Have your dad do a tuning session when you decide to have that content on a certain day. Nitro Short Course main. We got to start our own league. For sure, dude. For sure. Honestly, I think the 2 classes that I wish would come back is Nitro Short Course and Nitro Monster Truck. Dude, that would be so cool. I got the Dynamite DNY1932 Glug Nitro. Wait, is that the one with the little LED with a little light on it that's like red or green when you plug it in? Because I've seen that one before, and it looks sweet. But me and my dad, we use a TLR twist and lock one for our bump box on the 8 scales. So, oh yeah, good boy. Time to put my wheels and tires back onto my tmaxx, and then I don't know. Oh, come on, stay up here. I'd love to see Nitro Monster Truck make a comeback. Honestly, dude, you know what would be super freaking cool? An xmaxx class. That would be ridiculously fun. That sucks. Watching the DNC, this dude is wasting his third intermediate B main. Nitro is the best, period. IMO. Honestly, for me, I don't really think electric is better or nitro is better. Well, to me, I think electric is a little bit better, but nitro is funner. The only reason why I say electric is better is because you can make more power with you can make more power way more easier. Just put in bigger batteries or put in a bigger motor. That's it. But with nitro, it's a little more intuitive, and I like that. But I don't really have a preference. It's kind of like if I'm in the mood to drive one or the other. If xmaxx Monster Truck happened, even if it was just side by side, I'd be all about it. Dude, I would nut up if someone was racing xmaxxes somewhere. Like, it would be ridiculously fun. Like, even if it was like Monster Jam style racing, it'd still be a lot of fun. Just because it's an xmaxx. Like, it's always fun. That's just it. Way too easy to make it with a battery. Yeah. But if you notice, you're not seeing Nitro RC cars setting speed records anymore. It's all electric. So electric is easier, which is a plus. But to me, Nitro, it's just as fun, but it's a little more intuitive, and I like how it's intuitive. What's up, Nitro gang? tmaxx Tony is back. tmaxx Tony is back for sure. My name is tmaxx Go Fat. I don't know. I was trying to be funny. I'm not that funny. I saw tmaxx Tony on the DNC chat last night. What the heck is tmaxx Tony doing at the DNC? That doesn't make any sense. But what I'm really hoping for is that the Revo, if that thing comes in, and then it's like I start doing a build series on it, and then I start growing, and then I can eventually monetize and make money off of YouTube, so I can hopefully like do reviews and stuff on new cars and stuff like that. Like to keep it practical, like I'd sell off the ones that I don't really want, like the brand new ones that I don't really want, and then I keep the ones that I do, just to keep a little bit of extra money coming in. I thought that guy wasn't into racing. Yeah, same. Look up tmaxx Tony Nitro Gang on YouTube later. Yeah, I've seen it. It's a hybrid something, like hybrid with numbers at the end. He's a New Yorker. He's pretty cool. Are you buying the Revo brand new? Yes, I actually bought the Revo already, but it's back ordered. So I bought it 3 weeks ago off of A-Main, and it's still waiting to be put in, or whatever it's called. It's still waiting to be brought to A-Main to ship it to me. Tojo, what are you doing, silly vroom vroom head? There we go. All right, let me clean up the dirt. Tojo 1200. If you guys don't know, which you guys probably don't know, I actually go to school with Tojo 1200. He's one of my friends at school. So he's the homie. We rode scooters like all the time during lunch. That was fun. And then I destroyed my ankle, and now I can't tail up anymore, which is stupid. But hopefully it makes up for it by doing backflips with the xmaxx. I'm hoping that makes up for it. Jared, can you double whip? Because if you can, I will break your pinky toe. I will go to Mr. Clark's class in a small engines class, and I will break your pinky toe right now. Well, fourth quarter. Yeah, much double, but no break, please. What are you doing, step bro? Uh-oh. Jared, you're gonna have to show me the ways of the tail whip. Because, like, it's annoying me that I can't tail. I was able to tail whip for a day, and then I hurt my ankle, and now I can't tail whip. It's dumb. All right, so we got many things accomplished today. We got a couple of people watch the live stream. I cleaned up my tmaxx a little bit, and I semi-fixed my xmaxx. Also, can you guys notice a difference on my truck that's different from a stock tmaxx? It's in this area right here. Do you guys notice anything? I will show you once we can actually hang out again. Frick yeah, dude! We'll have to go like during lunch or something next year if we're even able to go back next year. Hopefully, because like it's gonna be stressful applying for colleges whenever it's senior year. All right, so not many of you guys have seen this on my channel. Wait, what does the comment say? Should find a second batching spot. Yeah, I was actually telling my dad, like, I kind of want to find a second batching spot just so the content doesn't get like boring or monotonous, like repetitive. Just so I can just so it'll be a little bit different, more entertaining. Actually, that is another thing that is different. You were correct. This is actually the same setup that is used on a 3.3. But since the original 2.5 throttle return spring sucks booty cheeks, I put on a 3.3 and it works. There's a second sticker on the trans case. Oh, you mean this one? That's like a barcode thing. I don't know what it is, but it's actually this right here. I modified my brakes a little bit. I know it's a little hard to tell because the camera on the computer sucks, but I modified my brakes. If you guys own a tmaxx 2.5, I'll do a video on this because it really improved the brakes. It was like crazy. So stay tuned for that. tmaxx content. All right, so before I let you guys go, I just want to show you guys one more thing. Race car. Antenna is shorter. Yeah, compared to what it was in 2006, it's a lot shorter. Look at that. Comment down below. Do you guys like race cars or not? I like race cars. Ugh. All right, so heck yeah, buddy. Well, Jared, of course you like race cars. You have one in your freaking room. I have a Senwa NTS now. Works good, but I'm having some battery issues. Senwas are probably starving. All right. So, if you guys don't know, Jared, you must get the wheels so that way whenever this whole Rona thing is over, you can come over to my house and I'll set up the jumps in the backyard. Hey man, thanks for letting tag along. Catch you later. Later, JV. Colton is vroom, man. See you later. All right. So I'll probably make this like a weekly thing. Like I'll do it maybe Sunday night or something. I don't know. But I think that's gonna end it. So see you guys later. Have a good night, good morning, whatever time zone you're in. But peace.